Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel got a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. Okay, 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, A floor, come down, hotel, live. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
No, what's up, Snatch?
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Foxborough. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career.
Nice.
But that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady.
Oh, no. Oh, I still
and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 5 on the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
So pinpoint, so accurate. Sometimes we forget just how good he is. We start to take him for granted because he always places the ball exactly where it needs to be for his receivers.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
Only 3, guys.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And able to find Graham, complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jimmy Graham, 28 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Good shit.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look close.
No.
And that was
Oh my God, I think I
because
said
that
the wrong
drive
person and
went
maybe
and
still
went,
called it. Oh
no
my God.
adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first
That
down.
was crazy, bro.
Brady already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. It's complete. James White. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. To throw, it's Brady. He's got White here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, that's complete to his running back, Burkhead. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now a play fake. Brady. They'll roll him out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. But now it's 3rd and goal. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage. Strong, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. This just a 24-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Give me that shit.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Dante Hightower on the stop. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh my God, he dropped that. That was a fucking touchdown.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On first down, Brady.
Oh my God. That was a...
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to White. And now White. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. He's got Sanu. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Let's make these babies cry.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And a flag
pass
comes
interference.
In as that one
Give me that
falls
shit.
incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Oh,
Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They'll try to run it in, Michelle. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Yes.
Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. Charles, it's the second quarter. Your team's losing. You're not playing well as the quarterback, but like I said, it's the second quarter, so how worried right now are you?
You're concerned, but you're not panicked because you know there's still an opportunity. No one's excited about his stat line right now. 1 touchdown pass, okay, that's cool, but he's throwing an interception as well. Can he eliminate the mistakes and keep making the positive plays, the good plays? That's what they're looking for from him.
Time to find out if he can do just that. There's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams, and it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it's hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 for... half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was just saying now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, it's caught. This is White.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal. Now Brady. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
All right, I'm back.
Benjamin Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the route is on here in this first half. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out Up comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. Jones, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Yeah, that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Getting set to go again, Mohamed Sanu is marching back onto the field now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shit,
on the left side, a catch by White. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Brady. This is White on the screen. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Brady is not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Fucking shit, bro. What the hell?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Patriots got it. They did. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Caught by the tight end, Watson. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Brady now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Yeah, Brady's throw there incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And likely time for one final play here in the half.
I should have called timeout. I didn't realize the time.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
No huddle.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
To throw again on second down.
He threw it at me in a mood, and then he threw it. What the fuck?
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on
Why
it.
would he?
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more.
What the hell?
And it's intercepted.
What the
Picked off
hell?
near the 32.
Why did he
They're
throw
going
it
to set up shop
behind
at the 32-yard line.
Why did he throw it
From the
behind
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
That ball went so far behind it, that made no sense.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That is
Look,
incomplete.
bitch.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll get this off to
I
Jamal
missed him,
Williams.
bro. I was going to crack him so hard. Well,
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
I scared him.
Yikes.
I scared
Terrible
him.
kick, headed straight for the sidelines.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
And now out come the Patriots. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Why you throw it so high? Why you?
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That shit good play,
Quarterback in 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Brady now to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver.
Oh, no. Hey, bitch, get the fuck out the way, bro. Get your big ass out the way, bro.
Because
You
people
blocking
want
my
the ball in
throw,
the hands of the
nigga.
quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Bitch, you blocking my
Gostkowski
fucking
now,
throw,
after
bro.
the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
I really appreciate that shit, dog.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I don't think I'm gonna get
The
100
Green Bay
this
offense
game.
now about ready to take possession here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off the draw, here's Williams. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On play action, now Rodgers.
Hey, bro, I risked it, bro. I left my zone for that blitz. Luckily, he didn't get it.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
Brady going to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch.
I thought he said intercepted for a second.
The 20-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. And it's caught.
Oh.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Patriot passing game is rolling. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound.
There you go.
2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there,
There
going
we
for
go.
2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I
Look at
played,
him.
Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though.
Rodgers
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers complete to Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
He's running with it. Yo, what the fuck was that? What the actual fuck was that, dude? This dude could have got a touchdown. He's just gonna catch it. He just can't run it.
It's just not your day. There's
What the
another
fuck,
failure
dude?
right there on 3rd down.
Yo, look at this. This man should have had a damn touchdown. He wasn't trying to grab it. Oh my god, bro. I gotta see that shit in the replay, bro. I mean, look at that. I went for the interception. I missed it. Oh, wow. I missed it by a hot mile. This man had an easy touchdown if he just caught the ball. And then he's trying to run out of angle. Look, I was the closest person to him, and I'm way back there. Look. Bro, that shit is crazy. That Madden bullshit, bro.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
I can't even think of kick either.
And now a low liner, I think he mishit it. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
Buy you a house? I wish, bro.
Getting set to go again, Mohamed Sanu is marching back onto the field now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. That'll bring up second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Brady now right at the 300-yard mark with still a quarter plus to go. It's 1st and 10. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Brady.
Throw the ball, bro.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Brady again. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
I got it.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Lord Almighty, I'm probably gonna have
But
to
it
fucking
winds up
go,
falling
bro. This is
incomplete.
irritating as fuck, dude.
Goskowski now
Fucking
after
girl
the
was staying
touchdown.
over with her
He'll
sister
send this one
drinking.
away.
No, now she wants to come home, so I'm supposed to somehow.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
After I've been drinking, this makes no fucking sense. I don't like fucking, I don't drive drunk. I don't watch
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far...
Oh my God, It's fucking irritating.
Just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, the connection made. It's Graham. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw... Only a couple that brings up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the number, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm probably just about to get off, man. I'm about to end my stream.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady.
Oh,
And
bro, imagine he caught that,
incomplete.
bro.
Too much contact to
Really
hold
just
on to
getting
that
out my
one, and it's
fucking
3rd
rhythm,
down.
man.
New England on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Caught by Sanu. And he's taken down. inside the 30.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. To throw, it's Brady. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
God, bro.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back.
I'm just gonna worry about this shit later because she won't stop fucking messaging.